Right now I'm at Upper Tisvi School. As you can see behind me are the students celebrating Tibetan calligraphy, a vital part of Tibetan culture that may now be restricted or discouraged inside Tibet. This also reflects growing concern over China's new law on ethnic unity and progress, which many believe threatens Tibetan language, culture, and identity. The law was officially passed on 12 March 2026 and is scheduled to come into effect on 1st July 2026. According to the Chinese government, the aim of this law is to strengthen national unity, encourage ethnic harmony, and to create a stronger shared national identity among all the ethnic groups under one country. For the Tibetan, however, this law brings growing concern about the survival of their language, religion, and traditional way of life. Many believe that instead of safeguarding diversity, it may increase pressure on Tibetans to slowly lose their unique identity and adapt completely to the dominant national culture.
In this case, Chinese are the oppressor and Tibetans are the oppressed. So ethnic harmony is just a term coined by the ruler to prolong or to justify their rule. From the Tibetans' perspective, there is no question of ethnicity as well. We are just two different nationalities or two different people or nations. So from my own perspective, ethnic minority is just a useless, empty term, just like a propagandic term propagated by the Chinese.
80% of all Tibetan students are ripped from their families by the Chinese government and forced into colonial boarding schools like this.
For many years, the Tibetan language has already faced major challenges in school. In several Tibetan areas, Mandarin Chinese has been prioritized in education, while Tibetan language has been reduced in the classroom. The Tibetan language plays an essential role in preserving Tibetan culture. If the language disappears, then the culture of Tibet will be jeopardized. This question is very much linked to the celebration of Tibetan Calligraphy Day.
China has been, the crackdowns of Tibetan identity has been there for a long time. And as I said earlier, the biggest concern right now is now with this law, they have, because they have now, they can like legally persecute or legally penalize people who are just simply protecting our identity. And in this way, like they're trying to assimilate the, formalize the Mandarin language over all the so-called ethnic minority laws. And in Tibet, for example, actually like Tibetan ourselves, we are the majority in our own homeland, but then they are trying to force the Mandarin on us to make it like a Chinese majority.
Tibetan calligraphy is far beyond just an art form. It represents the culture and identity of Tibet. It not only serves as a formality but also acts as a strong reminder of the responsibility to protect the mother tongue and to preserve distinct cultural heritage. It brings back the connection with their origin, their writing and identity through this process. It serves as a powerful symbol of cultural resistance even as the Tibetan language remains under threat. Tibetan spiritual leader 14th Dalai Lama has often emphasized that protecting our language means protecting our future. Tibetan Calligraphy Day stands as a reflection of that message, a reminder that saving language means saving the spirit of Tibet. This is Newton from Tibet Radio. Thank you for watching, and for more updates, stay connected with the Tibet Radio.